In this video, we will walk through a complete demonstration of CBR generation for TNM cap with revenue capping project. Before we begin, please ensure that the project is in approved status and with an active resource allocation, as these are the prerequisites to generate a CBR. Since the process of project creation and RMG have been covered in the respective videos, we will now proceed directly with the CBR generation. So let us log in with the PM. This is the home page for the PM. Expand the left navigation, click on projects, click on my projects. This is the project that we have created. So click on the project ID. Here we can see the project details and the status of the project is set to the project approved. So go to the project commercial tab. To generate a CBR for the project, please ensure that the following conditions are met. That are, the billing type is set to TNM and sub-billing type is set for the TNM cap and capping type is set to the revenue capping to generate a CBR for revenue capping. And for the project, we also added the PRJ PO as you can see here. And also resources has been allocated to the project as you see in here. Once all these conditions are met, then we can generate a CBR. So click on the CBR tab. To generate a CBR, click on Generate CBR button. Here in the CBR filters, the user need to give the CBR date range. Select the start date and end date. That start date and end date should fall within the project start date and end date. So let us select the start date as 20 of October and the end date of as 31st of October. And we need to select the PRJSOW ID that we have created. And we need to give the client calendar working days from 1 to 31. So let us give as 28. If the user click on the resource allocated hyperlink, they can see the resource that are allocated. Here we can see the allocation ID, employee ID and employee name. So now let us click on proceed to generate a CBR. Here we have an option to download the CBR details into the Excel. So now let us go to the invoicing horizontal tab. Here select the task category as the billing work and give the details as 8 because the project hours are 8 and click on save. Here we can see the invoicing time card has been saved successfully. Based on the invoicing horizontal tab, the summary details will be populated based on the calculating the amount in the invoicing horizontal view. And in the invoicing vertical view also, based on the details that we have provided in invoicing horizontal tab, the details will be populated here. For non-billing time cards, if the resource which got allocated in the project, if that user submits the timesheet, those resource details will be populated here. And let us go to the overview tab. Here we can see the CBR details in the read-only mode. Here we can see the project details in the read-only mode. And for this CBR attachment, we should attach the attachment that is client approved timesheet. So let us attach the attachment. Attachment can be multiple. If user want to delete the attached file, they can delete. And here we can see the total PRJSOW PO ID that is 1000. The PRJSOW ID that we have added in the project commercial tab, that allocated amount is 1000. So we can see the total amount as 1000 and the remaining is 1000 because we did not raise any CBR for the selected PRJSOW. And the current CBR billing amount is 6.43 based on the details that we have given in the invoicing horizontal tab that will be populated here. And if the user want to apply any discount, the discounted amount will be reduced from the invoicing amount and no further CBR will be raised for the discounted portion. In such cases, the attachment is mandatory. And if the user want to add any CBR adjustment, they need to give the amount and also attachment is mandatory. So now let us give the comments. and submit. If the user want to save, CBR status will set to draft. So now let us click on submit and submit the CBR. Here we can see the CBR got successfully submitted and the status got changed to pending for IAM approval. So let us click on the CBR ID and see we have a recall option. If the status is set to the pending IAM approval, then the project manager will have an option to recall the CBR back and submit again for the IAM approval. So now let us log in with an IAM to approve the CBR. Login as IAM. This is the home page for the IAM. Expand the left navigation, click on Actions, click on CBR Approvals. This is the CBR that we have sent for an approval. So click on the CBR ID. If IAM want to export the CBR details into Excel, then they have an option to download. If the IAM want to view the full project, so they can click on the view full project details to view the projects. And if IAM want to send back, then it will go to the PM. If the IAM want to approve, then the status will change to the ready for invoicing instruction. And IAM has an option to edit the details as well. He can attach the attachment. If you want to delete, he can delete. If you want to give any discounted amount, he can give. And if they want to give the CBR adjustment also, they can give and click on save. He has an option to edit the invoicing instructions as well. He has an option to edit and also approve the CBR. So now let us click on approve and approve the CBR. Here we can see the CBR upload successfully. So let us log in with the PM and see whether the status got changed to ready for invoicing or not. So click on the CBR tab. Here we can see the status got changed to ready for invoicing. That's it for the CBR generation. Thank you.